Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, everybody present from the media houses, journalists, both television, radio, print, influencers, everybody. Sesdo partners, Sora production, Sesdo executive members, good evening to you all. Welcome to yet another press conference of the Sesdo Awards Night and Gala Dinner 4.0. So this is the fourth time we are organizing this awards night, and also this is the second press conference we are doing as far as the awards night is concerned. Last year we did one before the awards night at the Democracy Pavilion 1. So today we are also doing one here at the Olympic Africa Center Library. Just to give you a brief history of Sesdo, following the 1997 parliamentary elections, when O.J. Jallow won the elections, he personally had the idea that Serekunda East should have a mini stadium. At the time, there was only one mini stadium, and that was Serekunda West. So he spearheaded this discussion, he spearheaded this advocacy, and then he spearheaded this program. Until today, Serekunda is had a mini stadium. In 1980, that is the official period when Sesdo, or we had Serekunda is mini stadium. At the time, the name was not Serekunda is mini stadium. It was different names. Sesdo moved from, this is the third name. Sesdo is the third name of Serekunda. There was a first name, and there is a second name, and Sesdo is the third name. That is why, as ESCOM members, on the 23rd of July 2022, we decorated late O.J. Jallow. We renamed the Super Cup after him, and this is a legacy we will always remember. The reason why I brought this is the award night is rooted under this conviction. The award night is rooted under celebrating our legends. Today, the biggest legend of Serekunda is late Honorable Amadou Jallow. The first committee of Sesdo was established in 1987, and the first president of Sesdo was Aliou Koroma. The time we had the name Serekunda East Zonal Committee. That is the first name of Sesdo, and the first president was Aliou Koroma. Today we are sitting here as EXCO, according to research, as the 16th executive member of Sesdo. We are the 16th executive member of Sesdo. The first committee served 2 years, the second committee served 2 years, and we came and have a cycle of 4 years, 4 years, 4 years, 4 years. And that is the cycle that is going up to today. So according to research, we are the 16th executive member of Serekunda East Sports Development Organization. Those reflect that a lot of work was done from O.J. Jallow to Aliou Koroma and now to this current executive. More than almost 100 ESCO members has passed through these 16 executives. From this history, we have this Sesdo in 1987. 1996. And in 2000, that is the time we have the name Sesdo. Guys, the complete chapter of the East Forward, chapter 1, talks about the history of Serekunda East, from a complete research of all Serekunda East legends we have currently. So the rest of the history will definitely be in the East Forward book. I just want to bring this as an introduction for people to know before the current executive is here, there were almost 15 executive committees that have passed here, and in one way or the other, they are the people who contributed to the foundation of the Serekunda East we are building, from OJ Jalo to today. Fast forward in 2026, we have the East Forward. That is the committee we are all serving today. And the objective of the East Forward is to update the Serekunda East Mini Stadium facilities, organize exceptional championships, do strategic partnerships, financial discipline, and best practices. So the Sesdo East Forward is anchored under these pillars. Pillar 1 of the Sesdo East Forward is to improve the mini stadium facilities. And you will definitely agree with me that there is a progressive development going on. From the pitch to the perimeter fence to the dressing rooms, now we have Democracy Pavilion 1, we have Democracy Pavilion 2. And the lights are on progress. Exceptional championship is Pillar 2. Pillar 2 talks about how we organize our competitions. If you see Sesdo, our Nawetan is one of the best organized Nawetan in the country. It's anchored under this pillar. We automate our fixtures, we organize our qualifiers, we organize our Nawetan to the best of our ability in accordance with our rules and regulations. As I said, Pillar 3 is using innovations. Today, we are saying we are adopting to digitalization. For the first time, this year's Nawetan will go under a data management system. So we will have registrations, we will have all other practices of the Nawetan done digitally. Our fourth pillar is facilitating strategic partnership. And only this pillar can improve Serekunda East to the next level. Today, if you look at this banner, it has government, it has KMC, it has GFF, it has Africell, it has UNA, it has Chopwin, it has all the partners that Sesdo is working with. So all our actions, if you summarize them, this is our model, this is our development program. This is what we use to achieve success to be where we are today. One among the reasons why we have the awards night is to accelerate the East Forward development programs. And that is the reason why we call for this press conference. And that is where I am connecting now. The objective of the awards night is to recognize exceptional individuals, former executive members, former athletes who had done exceptionally well. 2 is to celebrate and award and decorate our athletes across all the disciplines. During our for our award night. 3rd, we use it or we adopt to the award night to raise funds. It's a revenue stream for us. We are selling our tables, and by that, you will have a net revenue. That net revenue will go back to the Serekunda Ismaili Stadium for more developments. The fourth objective of the awards night is to make sure that our Nawetan is very competitive, or our sport championships are very competitive, not only Nawetan. Every athlete will dream to be part of the shortlisted nominees of the Nawetan. And that reflects you doing well in your competitions. That reflects you having competitive matches, competitive sports. So these are the objectives. On the awards night, Sesdo is multi-sports. We are not concentrating on one discipline. So you will definitely have awards under the football category. You will have awards under the volleyball category, awards under the basketball category, awards on the wrestling category, awards on the martial arts category. We will also have special awards, as I said, to special individuals, former EXCO members, and individuals who had done exceptionally well as far as the development of Serekunda A Sports Development Organization is concerned. We will also have partners and sponsors award. So all our partners who are working with us, we will definitely award them in this 2nd of May awards night that is coming. Guys, we go to the tables. For us to have revenue, for us to complete the East Forward development programs, we must sell these tables on the awards night. And as you all know, the awards night is May 2nd. 8 days from today is the awards night at the Serekunda East Mini Stadium. Our tables are platinum, $75,000. Platinum, $75,000. Diamond, we have $50,000. Diamond, $50,000. Gold, we have $30,000. $30,000. Individual tickets, we have 2,500. 2,500. Accordingly, also, we have special package for all the stakeholders of Sesdo. And this is directly announced to them. And definitely we appreciate their efforts and their response towards this special package. Because as we speak, many football teams have purchased tables, many Nawetan teams. We go to the most important part of this press conference. That is, if these funds are generated to this awards night, where are they going to? These funds are going to our East Forward 2026 development projects. As I said, East Forward is a complete program. We have almost to 30 projects in that program. However, we cannot achieve all those 30 projects at one go. So we understand that development is a process. So in doing so, we said we are going to implement 5 projects this year. By December, we measure ourselves and see how far we have gone with these projects. And the first project is adjustment, upgrade, and improvement of the floodlights. And you will all see that there is a massive progress on the floodlights. They were bought from China through HET. The lights were here, tested, confirmed, approved. We awarded the installation contract to Brotherhood Electrical Services, and the installation is in progress. Right now, you can see the poles, you can see that the light are installed. They are on the final stages, and soon we will definitely move to the testing stage, and we confirm the floodlights we have. And this is the most impactful project as far as as far as our EXCO is concerned. This project is going to create more avenue for us to play competitions. It's going to create less pressure as far as the pitch is concerned. We are going to manage our calendar very well with this project. Our qualifiers, our Nawetan. In fact, we can have more competitions around Sesdo, particularly at night, to have more youth competitions and other sporting activities. So that is the first project where the funds of this awards night are heading to. The second project is the sports management system, as I said. Sesdo has contracted Jase Code Camp. 50% had been paid. And just tomorrow, we are going to do the first training of ESCO members from the Jasa Code Camp on the software. And this software is an integrated one. We have different components. We have the competition component, the administration component, the finance component. Sesdo now is going to make sure that all his transactions are done through a digitalized system. Without data, definitely we cannot keep proper records. Now we will move from paper to digitalize our records. And that is where the world is moving. The awards night funds are going to the second installment of this software. Construction of a multi-sports house with an elevated pavilion is our project number 3 on the East Forward program for 2026. We want to move away from these normal pavilions we are building. So we want to graduate. We want to bring modern pavilions. And this is the waiting. This is what everybody is waiting. During the awards night, we will present this complex. We have conceived a complex. And this complex is not only a pavilion, but it's having all the basic services that a standard mini stadium should have. So we will not go far under this pillar or under this project, because it is one of the subjects that will be discussed at the awards night, that will be presented during the awards night. The fourth project we are definitely engaging on this year is the landscaping and the drainage system, improvement of the drainage system. You all understand, if it's rain, getting into Serekunda and going out is a problem. So Sesdo is committed to ensure that this year Nawetan or qualifiers, before it starts, there is a massive improvement under the drainage system. We want to have more footpaths, big ones for that matter, pavements, concrete the necessary areas, even the fan zones areas where they perform while matches are going on. Last year is a challenge. So we definitely want to work on them this year. Last but not the least of the projects, as I said, Sesdo is multi-sports. We have this beach sports court. The design is ready. The BOQ is ready. It's going to be one among the projects that will be presented in the awards night. We will present it to the general public. And then Sesdo executive also is committed to ensure that we have a beach sports court here, in which is going to be multi-sports beach court. Football can use it, volleyball can use it, handball can use it. It's very unnecessary sometimes our athletes to move from here to the beach to do some sports activities. So if we have this facility, Serekunda will be a #1 stopping center for all sports. So these are the projects where the funds that are generated from the East Forwards are going to. On that note, before I end my speech, we will call on everybody in this country to come and support Sesdo on this awards night. From the president, ministers, MPs, local government authorities, public sector, private sector, sports organizations, national sport associations, national sport federations, individuals to come and support Sesdo. This Sesdo we are developing. We are not developing for this exco that are sitting down here. Today, the National League is playing at Serekunda East, football. The National League volleyball is playing at Serekunda East. And other National League sports activities, wrestling, other activities are being covered by Serekunda East. If this venue is developed, if this venue is improved, we have not done it for anybody but the athletes. That is why this year we are very open. We have went to any individual that we think of can supplement our source of finance. That is by purchasing tables to come and support Sesdo. Any investment, any dollars, table 1, table 2, table 3, that one purchase here Definitely, you are not doing it for the Modu Cham-led committee. No, no, no. But you are doing it for the elites that are coming here. So I call on government, I call on public-private sector, I call on sports associations, sports federations, I call on all the partners of Sesdo, KMC, to come and purchase tables. Individuals who we have not even reached to, near and far, they can all come and purchase tables. Our target is to sell all our tables on or before Monday or Tuesday so that it will help us in our planning. So on that note, I wish to thank everybody for coming. My colleagues are here. Anybody, if we are open to questions, and if my colleagues have something to share, we have the sort of promotion team. They are responsible our artists lineups. They have been exceptional, definitely. Prince and his team. There are people who are very committed to this cause. They don't request a butut from Sesdo to support this activity. ESCO members also are doing a very, very wonderful job at the background to make sure that the planning and everything, influencers who are supporting us. Just yesterday, we had a TikTok live, and any other individual who is taking part to ensure that we have a successful awards night. We thank all of you, clearly. And then we appreciate your continuous support. We have 7 days to go. And in these 7 days, we can achieve a lot together. On that note, I thank everybody. And then, as I said, if my colleagues have something to say, we allow them. And then we also receive questions from the journalists also. If you want to know anything about the awards night, we are open. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's a honor for me to be here today on the Sora promotion team to work with the Serakunda East Sport Committee. And our purpose today is to add value to the sport committee, the activities they do to empower Gambian sport. And we all understand sport is connected with entertainment. And our expertise will be to make sure we add value on standard performance, we add value in terms of production, packaging, and to add value in terms of promoting the event. We all understand sport is an industry, and we all understand how much contribution sport is given in Gambia. And we believe empowering Serakunda East Sport Committee is to empower ourselves, because we believe we are all one as far as Gambia is concerned. When they call us, we believe that we have to answer them because it's about national development. And one of their brothers who are part of this community, we are working with him for years. And if you go to our track records as Sora promotion, we only participate on national issues. And we believe this sport committee are the right people to empower. Looking at the different components they are empowering in sport, they need a financial resource to implement those projects. So as far as we are Gambians, we are promoters in the entertainment, what kind of value we need to add is to come and join to them, is to support them. And that's why today we are here. And the most interesting, if you see Sora promoters, we have different stakeholders. But one thing we believe, this is Gambia. This is about our nation. We have to put our individual benefits. We join together for collective benefit for the national development. That is the main purpose we're here, and we're going to coordinate the event and have everything correct. And I believe that day, one of the Afro-Mandan ambassador will be here. That is Jalimadi Kanuti. I worked with Jalimadi since I was young. I believe they get the right artists for this event, And Jalinaya is there. Brahma Cham is one of our product in Mamfopa. That's Mandi Mori Foundation for Performing Arts. That's the way he went to school. And today he's one of the potential musicians in this country. Jalinaya is one of the potential Gambian music. So we have this lineup which we compile to coordinate the performance and to coordinate the production. And that's why we are here today, and we believe after the fourth edition, the fifth edition, we're going to add more value. You understand? Because we don't have time, and we have to take how the situation is on the ground. But we believe this is the right project to be part of it. That's why Sora Promotion is here. If it was individual, we'll not be here. And in fact, we're going to ask you how much you're going to pay. But all of you know, Lord, the food sa real. Dafa melni réer nga. Before saying that, what Gambia do for you, what you have to do for Gambia. And anybody who can recognize my face on the media or on the crevice sector, we are not fake. To be realistic. Why I'm saying Sora Promotion is a very interesting organization. We have different actual players. But you know what we say? We have to join together collectively. And this is the biggest problem in Gambia in development. How stakeholders have to come together and join for one purpose. The way the sport committee. This sport committee, they have a different component in sport. They join them together. They want to empower sport. They want to empower volleyball. They want to empower all the areas in sport. And the same mindset we need to have in entertainment. This is the example we are showing. And we believe in the future will add more value than what we meet on the ground. And we really appreciate this thing. And we are saying, Gambians, government, individuals, let's come and support. We all understand how many young people make success in sport. How many young people have bring economic in this country? How many young people have participated on this sport committee, sport industry in Gambia? And it's contributing on the GDP, like the crevice sector. So we have to join together to make so our dreams come true. And we really appreciate the media. In 20 years back, that's not the way media was. In fact, it was very difficult to get few media houses who will come and do press conference. It was difficult to have Gambian artists to come and perform in Gala dinner. It was difficult, in fact, to give a good rate for Gambian artists. And Gambians has participated to make that change, that narration. The media has participated to change that narration. So I'm urging the entire media. This is the day we all have to come together and support this cause. It's the right cause for the development. My name is Mohamed Sumare, and I have my members here. Princess from Face of Media is one of the stakeholders. I'm from the Performing Art Foundation, and he's have his own organization. But we left everything behind. We come and join on the Sora Promotion for one purpose. That is the development of Gambian sport. That is the development of our country. And we cannot do that without we don't join together. Let's come together. Let's build this unity. And I believe sport is one of the instruments can bring unification, peace in our country. And we all understand that something is coming in few months. Yes. That is election. It's not politics. But sport brings people together. So let's use this as a tool. Unification, peace building, and development. Thank you so much. With your committee, we really appreciate you. And we're going to be here until the day of the event with you. Thank you.
You can help us with your name for the records.
Yeah,
and your media house, yes.
I'm from Ghana.
Yes.
In your statement, you said that tables are being sold in the Netherlands.
Yes.
So I want to ask, did you guys, if you and your team present the tables and the amount to the Ministry of Youth and Sport? And the second question is, you said that the projects, you have a float light project.
Yeah.
So many projects are done. In the next year, never comes.
Yes.
Will we see that there will be no 3 o'clock games, or there will be more of night games, maybe 5 o'clock or 2 evening games?
Yes.
That's my question.
Thank you very much, Bakari. It's a very, very good question. I want to tell you that we have written to the ministry and they have received our letter, and we have a direct communication with the ministry personnel, and we are even due to their office on Monday or Tuesday for final confirmation for the purchase of their tape. So that is done. And not only the ministry, almost all the public institutions in this country. We have written to almost 70 institutions as far as this award night is concerned, only public and private. We have written to all the first and second division clubs in this country. We have written to all the associations, national associations, sports that we are working with. And we are having positive response as far as our follow-ups are concerned. Regarding the floodlights, the work is ongoing. We believe we have done the right specification from starting. The installation is in progress. If everything goes well, as expected, as I said in my speech, it creates more avenue for us as far as sports is concerned. So there will be more sports activities in Serekunda East, meaning we are going to do sports at night. Secondly, also, it has been the intention of this committee to get 3 o'clock games out of our schedule. We will make that one very clear. But it's also a challenge that we are going to sensitize our teams to understand that we can play even football around 2 a.m., 3 a.m. without no problem. So this we will do. When we match all these things, we are going to remove it from our fixtures and make sure that we play 4 o'clock, and then the next game can start by 6 o'clock. So maybe it will end around 8 p.m. In fact, we can play more games at night. Why not? It all depends on our readiness as football movers and shakers. We have to understand, and that's the advocate for everybody, including the exco and the media. These lights are almost done, but we all have to advocate for. We have to play football at night peacefully. This we will encourage. This the Sesdo executive will promote. This we will incorporate in our rules and regulations to ensure we play that, to ensure we do it. In fact, if we can start from our qualifiers, the Sesdo executive have no problem with that. But we have to do more and more and more dialogue with our stakeholders so that they are ready for this challenge.
Thank you. I think my name is Yaya. Sitting from GAMBIAN. Basically, I already made declaration on that.
Yeah.
If you want to make another further declaration.
Yes. Your question is, thank you very much. Yeah. Your question is where the funds are going. As I said, I will repeat. It says that we have an East Forward Development Program. We said to accelerate this East Forward Development Program, Navetan alone cannot do it. So we have created a new revenue stream, that is the awards night. So any fund generated from this award night, less the expenses of all the awards night, is going back to the 2026 East Forward Development Projects. And the 2026 East Forward Development Projects, number one is the floodlights, which is ongoing. Number two is the sports management system. 50% is paid. The other 50% is going to be paid from the revenue of the awards night. The landscaping, as I said, coming in and out when it's rained is a challenge. We are coming with one of the biggest projects since we assumed office. That is the multi-sports East House with an elevated pavilion. We want to go away from these normal pavilions we are constructing to a standard pavilion. I know it will take time now, it will be more complicated, and it will need more finances. But the Sesdo executive is forever committed to achieve its project based on the timelines with our development partners and the multi-sports beach court. So these funds, this is where the funds of the awards night are going to go after the awards night. Thank you very much, for the question. Yes.
My name is Ben.
Yeah.
Just immediately.
Yeah.
My question will be this. Last year, you did have a Gala dinner. So we would love to know how much was the benefit from that Gala dinner. The second one will goes to this.
you said a portion is returned back or the money is invested back in the project that you guys have. So we want to know, last year you did present, I think if I'm right, correct me if I'm correct, on five goal
Pillars,
you
yeah,
understand?
yeah.
So we want to know out of those five, how many did you guys successfully attempt? You understand? And each of them, how many, like their percentage rate as of now, and how much from that color dinner was spent in each of them?
In those ones. Very good question. I think this is more detailed. Last year we presented a 5-year is for development program on the 5 pillars. And then if you look at on all those 5 pillars, we have achieved almost one project in each pillar. Last year when we came here, when we are having the press conference, we had the press conference at the Democracy Pavilion 1. There was no Democracy Pavilion 2. The construction was ongoing. But we promised all those putting their funds to the awards night that all the funds generated from the awards night will be used to complete the Democracy Pavilion 2. And we've launched the Democracy Pavilion 2 during the Super Cup final. So all of you were there. So that is one of the measures we can use to measure the performance of the awards night, the performance of our commitment to the awards night. The East Forward projects, as I said, is a complete program. It's a complete program. Exceptional championship is there. If you look at the way we organize our finals, last final, the flagship ceremony, the fans competitions, the cultural ambiances are all architect of the East Forward. We are creating avenues for competition, and this competition is ensuring that each and every fan is well prepared. The funds generated from the awards night are many. For us, we don't look at the physical generation of cash in our awards night. That is why we are always different. For us, our biggest success of the awards night is to present our projects to our partners. That alone is enough for us. Last year, we have presented the East Forward. The minister was sitting down. And this year, the ministry committed $1 million based on the projects. And we have received $500,000 from that $1 million. The next 500,000 is coming as per the work done. So that alone shows how successful the awards night is. And the ministry was able to understand the East Forward projects very well through the award night presentation. Everybody was inspired. We have other engagements. Today we have Chopwin as a strategic partnership. They have seen what we have done and what we could do. We have UNA. Before last year, there was no UNA. $450,000. We have Chopwin, $425,000 annually coming as a sponsorship deal. So these are all products of the awards night, because when we go to the awards night in Sesdo, we open up. And when we open up, everybody is sitting down. We sell the brand of Serekunda X. And that brand, people come and buy it. Some will buy it in the form of common and watch games. Some will buy it in the form of strategic partnership. Some will buy it in the form of government support, council support. This is how we see development. That is why we have Pillar 4 as strategic partnership. So this is what the awards night is going to create. This year we are going to have a public pledge in the awards night. There will be a 10 to 20 minutes public pledge. All the organizations that are in the awards night, we will open the public pledge. Each organization, what are you going to contribute to the East Forward? Each individual, even you, what are you going to contribute to the East Forward? That is how we are taking Serekunda East. And in only the public pledge, Sesdo can generate 1 million, can generate 2 million. Only the public pledge. Only the public pledge. So this is where the funds are going, and this is how the awards night is changing the new face of Serekunda East.
Finally, it's just this before the event.
Yes.
When you have already alluded to this.
Yes.